Hi, I'm Sofia, you're watching Paraligo, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can work the sailor's knot stitch in joined rounds with an invisible join. To work this stitch in joined rounds, you need an even number of stitches. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to chain 14 stitches. Start with a slip knot and chain 14 loose chain stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 kind of loose chain stitches. So now insert your hook into the first chain and slip stitch to join. Yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook and chain 1. Now you're gonna work an entire round of single crochet. Starting from this first chain, you're gonna insert your hook, yarn over, pull a loop, and one trick that will help you to work easy is to pull this first loop a bit higher than usual, and then yarn over and pull through both loops as usual. And this is your first loose single crochet. You're going to repeat this into the next chain, insert your hook into the chain, yarn over and pull a longer loop than usual, and then yarn over again and pull through both loops on your hook. And then continue like this until the end of your chains. Out. And what you're going to do next is insert into the back loop of the chain we began our round with, and then slip stitch to join. So what you're going to do next is chain 1, insert into the next stitch and place a single crochet. I will use the same trick. I will yarn over and pull the first loop a bit higher than usual, and then yarn over again and pull through both loops on my hook. Into the next stitch, you will not insert in here under these loops at the top of the stitch where we usually work. Instead, you will go into the front part of the stitch and you will go under these two vertical bars that form a V at the front side of a single crochet. And then you will yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook, and then pull your loop up to reach the surface of your round. Yarn over again and pull through both loops on your hook. And this was your first sailor's knot stitch. Into the next stitch, you will place a normal single crochet, a loose one. Into the next stitch, so you will insert your hook in here, then yarn over, pull a long loop to reach the surface of your round, yarn over again and pull through both loops on your hook. And this was your second sailor's knot stitch. You will repeat these two stitches, one single crochet into the first stitch and one sailor's knot stitch into the second, until the end of your round. So we reached our last stitch, which will be a sailor's knot stitch. And now we're going to do the invisible join. So to do that, release your hook and insert into this chain that we started our round with, but from the inside of your work, from the wrong side of your work. And then insert into your open loop and pull it in. Pull your yarn to make this join kind of tight. And now release your hook again and insert into the first single crochet of your previous round and place a sailor's knot stitch. Insert your hook into the vertical bars just like I did. Grab your open loop at the inside of your work and insert your hook into this open loop. Now pull your yarn to minimize your open loop and then yarn over and pull through all loops on your hook and then pull your loop up to reach the surface of your work and yarn over again, pull through and then chain one. Next you're gonna go into the following stitch, which is this one. It's this second stitch of the round, which was a sailor's knot stitch. So go in here and place a regular single crochet. Then go into the next stitch, which is a single crochet, and place a sailor's knot stitch. Then place one single crochet into the next stitch, which is a sailor's knot stitch from the previous round, nice and loose, and then place a sailor's knot stitch into the next stitch that is a single crochet from the previous round, and use the same trick we always do. In other words, we reversed the turn of the stitches. So where in the previous round there used to be a sailor's knot stitch, we will now place a single crochet. And where there used to be a single crochet, we will now place a sailor's knot stitch. And you will go on like this until the end of your round. And we reached the last stitch of the round, which is actually the stitch of the previous join. You will treat this as a sailor's knot stitch and you will place a regular single crochet on top of it. And this is how we end our third round. So now to work our invisible join, what we're going to do is release our hook, insert into the chain we made after our invisible join at the previous round from the inside of our work, and then into our open loop and pull it in. Then pull your yarn to eliminate, to minimize the open loop. Then release your hook again and insert into the second stitch of the previous round, into the vertical bars at the front side of your stitch, and then into your open loop. Pull your yarn again. We need to minimize our open loop as much as possible, and then yarn over and pull through your open loop, and then through your vertical bars as in a sailor's knot stitch, and pull your loop up to reach the surface of your round, and then yarn over again and pull through, and then chain one. And we will repeat the exact same steps we did in the previous round. A single crochet into the next stitch, which was a sailor's knot stitch in the previous round, and a sailor's knot stitch into the next stitch, which used to be a regular single crochet into the previous round. And we will continue like this with this reversed pattern until your work reaches desired height. And this is how we work the sailor's knot stitch in joined rounds with an invisible join. If you want to know more about this stitch, then click on the link that you will find in the description box below this video and visit the complete blog post. Till next time, take care. Mwah!